Well, hello everybody. I am going to attempt tonight to make rotisserie chicken over an open flame. I'm in my front yard. I have made up this fire ring, and I do have this rotisserie rack that I purchased. There's lots of online information on how to make one if you were in the woods, but we're not focusing on that. I'm going to try to rotisserie a chicken, and I will keep you posted as we go through this process. Alright, this is the type of fire that you want. You want a lot of coals before you start cooking anything on a fire. And we've done a couple unique things with this particular campfire. It's mostly made out of wood, but we've also included some charcoal briquettes in here that will help us to disperse the heat a little bit better later on. We have focused on using hardwoods like oak and hickory rather than things like pine, because the pine creates a sap that will leave a bitter taste in whatever you're cooking. So we've purposefully chosen some pretty good hardwoods. Later, as we get close to the end of the cooking process, we'll actually be adding some hickory nut shells that will create additional smoke that will give the chicken a nice flavor. So once this burns down a little bit more and some of these flames go away, we'll actually be ready to put the chicken on the fire. Alright, we've got the chicken over the fire now on the rotisserie. We've seasoned it with some mesquite seasoning and tied it in place with some butcher's twine so that the legs and the wings do not flop all over the place. You notice we got some good smoke coming up here, and we've got some good heat happening. Still have a little bit of flame, which really we don't want, but for the sake of time we're going ahead and put it on there. Alright, we will keep it posted here as to a time frame. Basically what we're going to do is combine old technology and new technology, which is to do the rotisserie over the campfire while using a digital meat thermometer to check the internal temperatures of this chicken. We want to make sure that we are at 160 degrees when all things are said and done. We are currently at about 30 minutes worth of cooking time here, and we're starting to get to the point where the skin on the chicken is baked, so that's going to seal the moisture in, which is going to make for a very delicious and a very delicious meal. You'll notice already down here in the fire, although I have had to keep some sticks on here to keep it going, but you'll see some hickory nuts down in there, some hickory nut shells. That is creating a lot of this nice smoke. It's going to give us a real nice flavor on this chicken. You see, periodically I am checking it with the digital meat thermometer. We're going for an internal temperature above 160 degrees, and currently on the very core of the chicken we are still in the upper 70s. On the outside of the chicken we're at about 110, so we are well on our way. We're about 45 minutes into the cooking process here. We are now at the 2-hour mark, and we are about 140 degrees, so we are just a few degrees away from our target, which is about 160 to 165. The fire is going pretty well, and we will be adding additional hickory nuts to create a nice smoky flavor. Alright, we're at 2.5 hours. We have periodically tested the temperature, and parts of this chicken have been up to about 170, and yet parts of this chicken are still in the 130s and 140s. So we have instead of adding too many more sticks because we don't want to create flame, we have added additional charcoal briquettes to create more heat without creating flame. So that is what we're doing right now at 2.5 hours, and we're just trying to get a nice even temperature throughout the entire chicken. Alright, we placed a cookie tray underneath the chicken and slid it off of the spit onto the cookie tray. And so here we go. I'm going to flip it over and you can see the other side. Here we have the chicken totally finished and getting ready to be served for dinner. The total cook time on the chicken was 2 hours and 45 minutes.